Hey everybody, I'm Christopher Green. We are back. You're watching AMTV, Alternative Media Television. Julian Assange, who has promised to drop a major October surprise, will actually be delivering an announcement next Tuesday from his balcony in London from the Ecuadorian embassy. Yeah, Julian has been basically in jail for leaking the truth for many years, while Hillary Clinton walks around scot-free for lying and committing crimes. We discussed earlier in this video how there's quite the assumption that she was cheating at the presidential debate at Hofstra University just a few days ago. Announced from a reporter, I believe from NBC, if I remember correctly, but check me if I'm wrong. His name's Jesse Rodriguez, maybe it's MSNBC, says that Julian Assange set to make an announcement from his balcony in London next Tuesday, according to @WikiLeaks, their Twitter account. So it makes you wonder. I mean, and Julian did come out not too long ago. In fact, we had a super viral video on this post the release and leak that basically had Debbie Wasserman Schultz step down and only prove that the election on the Democratic Party side was rigged to go Hillary Rotten Clinton and was working against Bernie Sanders at the time. Now is promising an even bigger bombshell, an October surprise. As I tweeted recently, still no word from Julian Assange at WikiLeaks. Well, it's expected that we will get a little bit more information on Tuesday. Of course, we will be covering all of that here, live and in real time at AMTV, Alternative Media Television. Trump ally Roger Stone says his very good friend is meeting with Julian Assange right now. Back to him. Now, there's even been reports of Roger Stone, who's a frequent guest, we'd like to have him on our program as well, over at Infowars.com, that the FBI is investigating his potential relationship with Julian Assange. Yes, that's right. The FBI won't do anything when it comes to Hillary Clinton and her email scandal or any other of these illegal activities that she's committed and crimes, but they will go after a media pundit like Roger Stone, who supposedly knows in discussion and has sources linked to Julian Assange. Roger goes on to say, a very good friend of mine is on his way to London even as we speak to talk to him. I will get a report shortly. I think Julian is a freedom fighter, that he is a truth teller. The idea that he is working for the Russians is as absurd as the idea put forward by our ridiculous CIA director that the Russians are going to hack our elections. No. Let's go to a brief clip of this interview.
What about WikiLeaks? He said like 3 weeks ago, the next week, then he said before the debate, what the hell is going on with Julian Assange, who I admire, but, I mean, give us the data. Do it now.
Well, I think that he has been distracted by these trumped-up charges against him of sexual harassment, that he assaulted some woman. So now going to the Swedish Supreme Court. This is a globalist attempt to silence him.
That's what I thought. They got a bunch of fake charges, so he's tied up with that.
He is tied up with that, but a very good friend of mine is on his way to London, even as we speak, to talk to him. I will get a report shortly.
Okay, folks, so you heard it right there. Julian Assange is set to make a major announcement next Tuesday from his balcony and his Ecuadorian prison in London. And also a little commentary there from Roger Stone. This comes at the same time. If you follow James O'Keefe on Twitter, many of you are probably familiar with him. He does a lot of viral video work, used to work with Andrew Breitbart before he tragically passed. There was somebody that tweeted him, I believe this was yesterday, says James O'Keefe, at James O'Keefe. In Hillary Clinton's case, even a video or paper trail does not matter in terms of bringing charges or incriminating her or, taking legal action against this woman. He responds, wrong. We have tape of them demeaning and disparaging black people in the worst ways. That will matter coming in October.